This is my randomology, and today we're going to spend the M. Night Shyamalan trying to figure out the twist in this one. That worked really hard. Wow. I am so sorry for that joke. So, as you can guess from that clunky intro, we're going to be watching an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Now, more specific, we're going to be watching Knock at the Cabin. I saw one trailer for this thing. I don't really know what it's about. It's like a group of people who go to a cabin and they have to kill somebody or the world's going to end, or something like that. Now, I liked M. Night Shyamalan when he did The Sixth Sense and even Signs, but starting in The Village, I started losing hope in the guy. I was not that impressed with Devil. I was very much not impressed with After Earth. But the guy seems to kind of been making kind of like a back and forth, the last couple of years. I thought he did really, really well with The Visit. And I haven't seen Old yet, but I've heard mixed reactions from it. So, I don't know. I don't know if this was a guy that just got caught in, the push to make the second movie greater. The Sixth Sense is one of these classic horror films. It's legitimately amazing. Performances. It's got probably one of the greatest child performances of all time. So I don't know. I this one, like a couple of the last movies of his, I've seen people kind of go back and forth. So I'm going to go into this with an open mind. I'm going to try to forget everything that I've said about M. Night Shyamalan. I'm going to just try to go into this and have a good time. So let's go ahead and watch Knock at the Cabin. And like always, if you like what you're watching, go ahead and subscribe. Go over to Patreon. And you know what? Actually, there's now a membership button down there where you can become a member of this channel and you'll get access to videos that nobody else gets access to. What in the world? Okay. What the hell is this? Where is this cheerful? This is the kind of thing, you draw in therapy and then you get sent to a nice white room by men in nice white lab coats. Now, this movie's only about an hour 40, so I'm expecting it's going to move pretty quickly. That is one thing that I remember M. Night Shyamalan movies are actually pretty good with, just like moving along. It's the twist and the some of the execution that was lacking in some of the later works.
I'm just going to learn about you for a little while.
That feels
okay?
like it's foreshadowing.
Maybe.
Because you're sharing the star now, and the others won't like you if you smell. Okay?
I already like this kid. What's going to happen to her? A wild Dave Bautista appears.
I'm not from around here, but I was hoping to make some new friends.
That's not a creepy way to approach a child.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Win.
Okay,
Name's
Leonard.
Leonard.
Hi, Leonard.
Can I help you?
Wen, I don't know how old you are, but you should be like running back to wherever you're like staying.
What kind of game?
We'll take turns pulling pedals
Why are
off
you still
and
talking to
asking
this guy?
Why are you here?
That seems to be a loaded question.
Afraid the three of you are going to have to make some tough decisions. Terrible decisions. And I wish with all my broken heart that you didn't have to.
Yeah, that's a good way to calm an 8-year-old down.
Your dads won't want to let us in. You have to tell them they must. Otherwise, we're going to have to find our own way in. Do you understand?
I understand. I don't want to, though.
This guy's freaking huge. What do we do?
That's what she said.
I met your delightful daughter, Wen, already. She's so thoughtful and kind. You two should be very proud.
Oh, God.
Because we're trying to save a whole bunch of people.
Right,
But we need your help
and
to do.
Call the police now.
they probably cut the phone lines. Yeah.
None of our phones get service out here either. And sorry, we had to cut the phone line.
Oh, that's gonna just the trust is gonna shoot through the roof with that comment.
I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
Oof, there are just so many places you could break into this place. So many places you could... I know what I said. Oh, great, a Weasley. Who's gonna die first? Is anybody gonna die?
You'll be okay.
Andrew.
What makes you think she's gonna believe that? I mean, look, so far the movie is moving along at a good pace. It's shot very well. Acting's good. I don't have any complaints.
Order before tomorrow. It needs to be perfect.
Okay, so they break and enter and then fix your house?
We don't have one homophobic bone in our bodies.
I don't hate anybody. I do have conflicted feelings about the store.
Oh my God.
I live in Southern California. I live in a town you've probably never heard of.
Okay. What are we doing?
Use most of my savings to come out to Pennsylvania, to come here, to talk with you guys.
This better be like world-shatteringly important for you to do that.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
I think you guys already know my name is Leonard.
And you eat concrete?
I work for the gas company, making sure houses and apartments don't blow up.
He's doing a good job on his accent.
So, whatever. I'm
Oh,
I'm Adrian. Yeah,
I am
I've
really
been a lot of
uncomfortable
things,
in this
but-
meet and
but
greet.
Right now, you'd love them when their names are Riff and Raph.
You know, addressing somebody's kid like you know them is a surefire way of getting on their bad side.
The four of us are here to prevent the apocalypse.
Oh, is that all?
We're on a mission from God.
Ultimately, whether the world ends or not is completely up to you three.
Why? Why?
Your family must choose to willingly sacrifice one of the three of you in order to prevent the apocalypse.
Again, why? How did you even find this out?
7 billion plus will perish.
Now, how do you know this? How are you going to try to prove this to them? Because just introducing yourselves is not going to be enough to sway anybody to do that.
You're just the family chosen to decide for us in this time.
So is this a thing that happens a lot? Just family has to choose to avert the apocalypse?
If we wanted to hurt you, we would have used duct tape instead of rope.
Stop.
God damn it, Weasley.
Shut up, Redmond. You just vomit everything you think. Oh, God, we are so screwed.
Okay.
Do you have anything that you can put together as far as like proof or something?
Then a terrible plague will descend, and people will writhe with fever, and mucus will fill their lungs.
This is psychotic.
I agree. Like, how do you expect anybody to make this choice when all you have is just take my word for it, bro?
This is going to happen.
Also, in the metaphysical sense, what does it say about God that this is what's going to prevent the apocalypse? A family willingly sacrificing one of their own.
I have a question for God. Why?
I mean, how do you expect somebody to make a choice when they have zero proof that what you're saying is real? In fact, if anything, y'all sound just creepy. What is he? Are they gonna? No. Are they gonna? Okay, no. Oh no. Nothing that they're holding seems subtle in the least. So, oh, Wen, you want to look away.
This isn't real. This isn't real.
Oh, God. No, Wen, sweetie, you really don't want to see this. You really don't want to see this. Ooh. You want to get that away from the kid before she has nightmares for the rest of her life? She's already going to have nightmares for the rest of her life. Just, I don't want to make them worse. Now, so far, this is pretty good. I mean, in the context of the writing and everything else and just making me care for these characters, I also don't know where exactly this is headed. I mean, on the one hand, they could be entirely right. I mean, the apocalypse could be right outside the door right now, and the only thing keeping it at bay is that one of them has to die. I have nothing to believe them, though. Yeah.
See whether the air fryer.
Oh, there he is. He's got to be that cameo.
Warning Center issued its strongest warning to the islands of Hawaii.
Is this what we're supposed to see?
That happened over 4 hours ago.
Gotten word the tsunami has indeed hit the Oregon shoreline, and we have footage shot minutes ago from Cannon Beach.
Oh boy, this is going to be, Oh, that's horrific. That is... Oh, no.
Nope.
How did this footage get out? I'm guessing the people survived? You all should be... Why is nobody running? Why? What is... How did that footage get out? Like...
Well, that's just lazy writing. Eric?
Eric's also severely concussed, so I don't trust his,
I'm okay.
judgment. Damn it, this is a happy family. Like, they're getting along, they're singing. Like, I don't want anything to happen to any of them, but somebody's gonna die, right? Because the twist is gonna be that this is actually real. Like, one of them has to die to avert the apocalypse. Oh my god, I don't want anything to happen to them. Oh no. Like, see, this is what happens. This is what happens when you're a parent and you have to watch one of these things. Like, as soon as there's a kid involved, just...
None of us wanted it to go this way. We need you in a clear state of mind. You've got to...
Yeah, you gotta trust me, even though I just brained Ron Weasley in front of you.
I'm on my family's side.
You know, I gotta be honest here, like, that first one could honestly have been a fluke, because it happened 4 hours ago, and aftershocks and things like that, not uncommon, so, like, Like, I know the big twist is gonna be that they have to do this, right? Like, that's gonna be the twist. Or maybe the twist is gonna be that they're all insane, and this was all for nothing.
Why would you say that? Fix it. Why would you say that?
Can we talk about the fact that Dave Bautista there is like an elementary school teacher? Like, imagine walking into a room and that's your teacher right there. He's gonna pop out, right? There we go.
You're just scared, Win.
Goddamn right she's scared. Jesus.
No, we're not doing that.
Why?
Because it doesn't matter what his name is.
It kind of does. Like, if it is him.
We're not doubting why we're here.
I just noticed they're all wearing different colored shirts, but they're all wearing blue jeans.
Maybe you'd sleep better if you could see each other easier.
Again, imagine walking into a gym and Godzilla here is your coach.
He was part of an online group like yours. They posted videos about how the shadow government was stalking them and using mind control weapons in an attempt to destroy their lives.
Oh yeah, you know, also the weather control lasers and the Jewish space lasers. There was that thing.
None of this can stop until you make a choice. Don't you get that already?
Full motive, still murder.
There is nothing to show that this is something that's real. Oh my god. You know, I'm all for gore, but I'm actually kind of glad they're not showing us, like, the details of what they do. I mean, obviously they shove the weapons into their heads, but, oof.
I'll move her into the other room so they don't have to see her.
I'm sorry, why not take her outside with, Ron there? Because outside was good enough for Ron, but apparently... this was different. All right, let me guess. We're going to turn the news on and something else is going to happen.
In the light behind you. In the reflection in the mirror. When you were standing behind Redmond. Right before you struck him.
What?
I need you to listen to the words I'm saying. Breathe in for a second, okay?
Oh. Ooh.
It's a news report. They all knew about it before they showed up here and knowingly made it a part of their narrative.
Okay, now if this has been going on for a couple of months now, he's not wrong.
I'm clear-headed now.
Ah, hell. Ah, hell. There we go. Where the hell are you? Oh, right. Gun. Ow!
My leg! I don't want to have to hurt you! Come back inside!
Ow! Okay, you're about to get... Dude, just 2 bullets. 2 bullets and load them. Put it in the chamber and just fire. How did you miss?
Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best.
I'm taking my family. And I'm leaving.
Honestly, you haven't shown him anything that could... Like, he's not wrong. He could not have been a... Well, bye. Okay, so they can't sacrifice themselves for whatever this is, but apparently it is what happened right here. Does that count as the next tick in the clock? I'm conflicted here because on the one hand, there's every possibility that they are all full of crap. How did he fit through that? Answer, he didn't. Wait, did he? I'm actually not sure now. God damn!
Fucking beef bus.
What? Multiple airline... okay. The hell? Just planes just falling out of the sky? Well, so... tsunami,
Skies were falling
plague,
close to the earth like
and...
pieces of glass.
Planes?
Do you really think it's all just a coincidence?
Honestly, yeah, there's every bit of evidence that, yeah, it is.
Some horrible, unexplainable coincidence.
I mean, honestly, at this point in time, in 2023, you turn on the news and there are 100 horrible things happening. So, there's every chance that this isn't real.
My new friends. Eric. Andrew.
Friends is stretching it, my man. So, what do we do now? No, seriously, like, what do we do now? Like, we're gonna start just falling apart? Is that the twist here, that they were right?
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
It's almost time. I can feel it. Kill me, Eric, please. Please.
Oh my god, I don't want either of them to die.
She still asks everybody questions about everything. She found someone who loves her.
Oh my god.
And who she loves just as much.
I don't want anything to happen to any of them.
No! No! I reject the premise of this!
Emotional damage.
I'm sorry, if we're going for a The Mist moment where this was ultimately futile, I am going to riot. I mean, as a kid, how do you process that? How do you move past that? How do you... what? There are still like 12 minutes left. Like, what's going to be the twist here?
Damage to regions both rural and urban across Great Britain is extensive and remains to be determined.
Okay, so it was actually true. Like, one of them had to die to save the world? That is goddamn cold. I mean, what kind of supreme deity would condone this?
Hail Satan.
Okay, that's a little on the nose. That's a little on the nose. Oh my god. Also, you got a lot of explaining to do with all the dead bodies on the property, and I don't think Airbnb is going to get you back I mean, you still have a lot of explaining to do, like a lot. There's a lot of dead bodies in that house. Now, I can't say that waiting for the classic M. Night Shyamalan twist was not going to be something that I was looking for. I don't know if I had the negatives right on that. Okay, so, short version. Because it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, I was expecting some kind of twist. Now, the twist ended up being something that was one of two options, whether this was going to be real or not. So, it didn't have that, and honestly, yeah, it's... You know, it's kind of like what I said. It goes back and forth. Now, I think this movie actually, for the most part, actually works, because I cared for these characters. I legitimately cared whether something happened to them. So in that respect, this was really good. I could see where it was going. Honestly, if we got to the end of this thing and it turned out that this was all made up, or this was all fake, or this was all just coincidence, this would have been on the level of The Mist as far as an ending. It would have also been goddamn depressing. So I don't know which ending would have been better. I do know that I had fun. It was tense. I was trying to figure this out the whole time. So in that respect, it was a successful movie. I'm not unhappy that I saw it. But I will say that I kept waiting for something that I'm not sure if it ever showed up. I was waiting for the twist. Now, it turns out that, yeah, like they were right. Like, this actually was a thing. But I'm not sure that counts, because it either was or it wasn't. And given everything that was happening, it could have been one or the other. So, I'm gonna give this like a B- if I'm working on that. And honest, after 2 years, I've done that for a bunch of movies, but honestly, it doesn't matter. I had fun. It was good. It wasn't great. It wasn't like Sixth Sense great, but it was entertaining. It was fun. So do with that what you will. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, go ahead and head over to Patreon, subscribe, and hey, membership videos nobody else gets to see. You get to see them whether you subscribe here or actually on Patreon. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.